Hi guys, I know it's been only a short time since last time I posted a game, but I thought I'd do this one. Because myself, Bruce and John last night were playing KV2s. We introduced John to the wonderful world of KV2 Derpage. And one of the things he said was, John was asking about, HE, and he said he didn't really sort of realise how effective it could be with certain tanks. And funnily enough, I was asked again today by another clan member about, how to use KV2. So I had a decent game this afternoon, one, so I thought I'd post it and hope it helps. So I thought I'd start with, I don't normally do the armour thing, but with this tank I think it helps, because it's got a reputation as having lousy armour, and it does, in a way, but it can also have quite good armour. If you look at this from the front, just quickly translate, those numbers there, that's the actual thickness, then there's the angle relative to normal, to the horizontal, and there's the effective armour. So although it's 40mm thick, it's actually 117, assuming you're facing on a flat shot. Oh, that makes sense. So instantly you can see, if you're shooting at the KV1 front on, FT1, 75mm, no deflection at all, so that is 75mm you've got to get through, very easy. Turret ring, 75mm, the upper glacis, 75mm at an angle, so it takes to 87, still very, very thin. So this whole area here, if you're ever shooting at KV1, that's where you've got to try and smack them. The mantlet, very thick, you're looking, well, not that thick, but 110mm, suddenly it becomes a bit trickier, whereas 75, you'd be unlucky to not be able to punch through that with most tanks. So, that's the front, and if you're angling it, and this is where people don't realise, side on it's actually not bad. Again, 75mm with no depressions. If you're properly side on, you're just going to get punched through everything. So, as you can see, the back of the turret's weak, it's all 75mm. So it is shit armour, but if you can angle it, and I would say looking about 30 or 40 degrees, I would angle it fairly extremely, because suddenly you see the 75mm on the upper front glacis becomes 106 or 122mm depending on how far you're angling. So even though it's the weakest spot on it, it suddenly becomes fairly tough. Same with the front turret. If something's shooting at you and you're reloading, don't point your gun at them. Give it a little. I wouldn't. This is where it gets dangerous, because obviously you've got the side turret here at 75mm, but don't face them flat on. Just turn your turret a little bit, and you'll see. Let's have a look. It's FT. Where is he on this? No, doesn't get the figures. But yeah, it gives it a bit of an angle. Takes up to sort of 90 or 100mm. So if he's aiming at this point, keep turning your turret. If he switches his aim to that point, to turn your turret back, sort of thing. But yeah, as you see, USH. So if you're angling, say 45 degrees, it's 106. You're angling at 35 degrees, it's 130. So you can suddenly get around about 130 armour on your front and your sides. And you'd be amazed how many shots you can suddenly bounce from that, from same tier tanks. I mean, it's still obviously not going to stop a tier 7 or 8, but it does actually stop the occasional shot. So anyway, that's the armour done. Let's get into the game and show you how this one went. So, straight away, Lakeville, we're on the south side. It's showing a 43% win chance, especially in these sort of tiers. That's fairly meaningless. Between 40 and 60, it's pretty much 50-50 in my opinion. So we'll see what happens. I was thinking take the corner, J2 corner, sorry. Just because it's so slow, and I don't really want to dive across where Cromwell's going and then find a map position or anything else. With the base being here, ultimately, it's not a bad point to start with and see where you needed. And very quickly, you can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 other tanks coming this way. Possibly more. Some great driving by Lover. So yeah, instantly I'm thinking there's no point in going any further than this, but worth having one shot and then move on. So as you can see, I've got AP and HE rounds. The tree's gone down there, so I instantly start aiming, and 302 damage. Bit unlucky, but took his tracks out and helped him get killed. So yeah, this tank obviously, it's got AP, it's got HE. I would default to HE. This thing has got a monster gun, 152mm, and the key for whether to use HE or not is the penetration value, really, I would say. 86mm of penetration means if you've got 86mm of armour that it hits, assuming it rolls 86, you're going to go through and do the full damage. So, bear in mind it's tier 6, there's an awful lot of tanks that got thinner than 86mm of armour, and even if they got thicker, you're going to do a good percentage of that damage. So anything above 70 penetration, HE's bloody effective, I'd say, especially for this sort of tier. But even the higher tiers, HE can be effective. If you've got 30 or 40 mils of HE penetration, really wouldn't bother using it in very many circumstances at all. The AP is interesting. I didn't used to do it. I see 110 pen and 700 damage. The great thing with the AP though is if you shoot against something you know it's got weak armor like that AMX there, it's a guaranteed 700 damage, guaranteed to kill him as long as the shell goes through. Whereas a HE, you can have low, if it hits the tracks, can the spacing there, it can roll low. So I would default to HE. If you're feeling confident, there's loads of little squishy tanks around. AP can be good, but in this game, as you can see, we're tier 6 and a tier 7 game now. So quickly on the game, our entire team's pretty much gone 2-line bar the T150. Now, in days gone by, I'd be raging at the team, and I'd headed east to try and help the T150 out, and died very quickly. I think, you can only do so much. And let me just pause it for a sec. So, yeah, you've got two options, really. I think you either go with the guys on the 2-line and achieve not very much, because you're just getting in each other's way, or you try and defend. You're trying to hold up the other side while keeping while not getting overrun by enemy tanks. The T150 unfortunately is doomed. There's nowhere he can go. He's stuffed. But it helps us because he's spotting. I'm able to get some shots across and everything else. Now you can see the reload counter. It's 20.25. It's a long old time, but bar the OI, there's nothing within spotting range, and the OI's not got line of sight, so he's not going to be able to spot me. So I can sit here, knowing I can just, assuming they were to sit there for the rest of the game, to ping away at them. It's great. Of course that's not the case, but yeah, so keep reloading, and oh, he stopped, that's nice. Now with the HE rounds, you don't want to hit the tracks. It's not disastrous if you do, but it's better if you hit above. And the rounds are incredibly slow travelling, as you can see there. No explosion, which suggests I hit somebody there. But it's now starting to get interesting. The T150's died, I'm obviously reloading, and there's a nice big ridge behind me there, which gives me a nice lovely bit of cover. So use that, possibly use the bush while shooting them. So I'd say with the KV2, the key thing, wherever you go, whether you're up close and personal or at range, is, well, it's at range, if you're not getting spotted it's fine, but you need somewhere to go behind that you're safe, because you're very vulnerable while you're reloading. So, enemy KV2, best place to shoot him, just below that gun mantle. Now if you can hit that at 75mm, bear in mind we got 86mm penetration, boom, straight through, 860 damage. Okay, it's a bit lucky because this gun's not accurate, but if you don't aim for it, you're never going to hit it. And again, back away on the reload. And, let your teammates carry on. So it's, yeah, 2,000 damage so far, it's going well that, but, the team, they haven't even managed to get over that ridge line, and the entire team's died at F2. It's, yeah, the 2-line I'm not a big fan of. Oh, hello. Now, just zoomed out there just to get a quick assessment of what I'm looking at. Happy behind the bush, I'm happy I'm not spotted at the moment. And just take my time. They've got to come to us. When they do, they get slapped. So it's looking dreadful. It's really looking dreadful. So it's just purely a case of, let's see what you can do. Yeah, as you can see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tanks on the 2-line on their team versus a Love. And we've got at least 3 tanks on this side against us as well. But that's always nice. 277 on IS2. That's not bad. That's, they've got good armour. It's a lowish roll, but not. You're typically looking around about 300 damage against a tier 7 or tier 8 heavy. So, yeah, unless you can get a really sweet hit on them, don't expect to do more than sort of 300, 350. So again, just using this cover, and because they're not coming round the corner in numbers, I'm able to keep backing around and get reload. This is absolute gorgeousness for the KV2. If they let you poke round, get a shot, and go back, and they don't come around the corner, you can do really well. If they come around the corner after you, you're in trouble. But of course, if they come around the corner after me, I did have help. I had a Hellcat and obviously the arty there as well, which is why they're very hesitant to come around the corner. So, okay, the capping, but yeah, I can live with that. And we're now getting charged in the arse as well. So suddenly it's game over, if it wasn't already. But there's still kills to be had, still damage to be done, so that's what we can do. There's one. Now I know the marshland's slow, but that Hellcat's obviously a very quick little bunny. So it's suddenly getting a little bit more urgent, and I've decided it's only the Panzer 4S there. I'll use my armour to try and protect the arty and put it under a bit of pressure while the reload's going on. You see how I'm kind of angling at 45 degrees? At 330 damage, it's a low roll. It's a very low roll. I should have taken a little bit more and gone for that drive attach properly, but yeah, and as you can see, that's the end of it. You can but try. Yeah, but hopefully it shows that the KV2, it can be awful. You know, you can get face hooked by an ELC, you know, and things like that around the side, and you can't do anything. But those games are few and far between. If you can protect yourself during reload, it can be awesome. And yeah, end of game stats on that one. You see Mastery Badge, Bruiser, I can't remember what these other ones are. Tank Sniper's that one, which I thought was quite funny. Do the most damage at over 300 meters. KV2 with, was it 0.48 accuracy gun, and high caliber. And yeah, as you can see, raft of. I mean, you know, even when you're killing guys, you're doing lots of crits. It's a lovely derp tank. And yeah, 3,334 damage, 4 kills. Yeah, yeah. When you look at the sort of total of the rest of the team, I think you're looking at about 3,500 damage, 4,000 maybe damage the rest of the team combined. You know, I was happy with that. And yeah, 22,000 credits, so you know, it makes nice money, and even bounced a couple of shots despite his rubbish armour. Well, I hope this helps. Any questions or feedbacks, please feel free to post them, guys. See you soon.